Yes, Albert JTV community, welcome back to the channel. Live match reaction at the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace nil. People, bear with me. I'm doing it from my phone. It's absolutely freezing, but you know what? Let's bring the content on, man. Like I said, smash the like button on the way in, and also most importantly, when you watch this back on the rerun, smash the like button and subscribe to Albert JTV. 1-0 to the Arsenal people. Big weekend. I kind of, my thoughts sort of coming into the game and even sort of looking fixtures further down the line and who you got. We have three London derbies. Obviously, we played West Ham, we played Fulham, and today we played Crystal Palace at the Emirates. And if you looked at the run of fixtures in regards to our rivals, it was a big weekend. It was a big weekend. It was a weekend where we have to, or had to, should I say, sorry, take advantage or apply some pressure. Man City were away to Aston Villa. Liverpool played the night before away to Brentford. And I thought, you know what? This is going to be a pivotal weekend. Yes, it's still early in the season, but if results go our way, are Arsenal good enough? Are Arsenal capable enough of taking advantage? And my word, we've done that this weekend. Obviously, coming out of the stadium, I've seen that Man City have lost 1-0 away to Aston Villa. Their record isn't great there. I know they got a tough. They got they've got Haaland, who's a goal machine, but they need to find goals elsewhere other than him. And their record of Villa isn't that great. So I knew it'd be a tough game. It was even a better result than what I thought with them getting the 1-0 win. I don't know who scored the goal. I watched the game earlier, yesterday, shall I say, sorry, Liverpool Brentford. Brentford were magnificent, by the way. You can talk about Liverpool's deficiencies and the star signings haven't clicked yet, but Brentford were magnificent. They deserved that win yesterday, but Arsenal had to take advantage. On top of Liverpool losing yesterday, team lineup today wasn't a major surprise. You had two changes. Calafiore comes back into the side, and Trossard comes back into the side in place of Mark Lewis Skelly and Gabriel Martinelli. Palace had the same team as they did in their fixture before. I can't remember who they played now. They play with three at the back. And, big up JC and Kenny. Kenny came 1 week for surgery in the week to talk about, obviously, Arsenal's progress this season, but more so looking at the Palace game. And there were some key battles today. In the wide fullback areas, you've got Palace, you've got Munoz on the right wing back, and you've got Tyre Mitchell left wing back. And obviously, we got Calafiore and Urian Timber. And you got the key battle with Mateta against Gabriel, and also Adam Watson versus Declan Rice. So there were some key battles, man. Let's have it right. Palace are a very, very good side. As well as what Arsenal done this season and how well we started, Palace are a very good side. I think before the international break, they lost to Everton away 2-0, I think it was. Or was it 2-1? And it was going to be tough, man. I think they've lost one game, Palace, before today, 1-20 in the Premier League. They're a very, very good side. And you saw that in the first half. I mean, I spoke to some of the Arsenal fans sort of a couple of days before the game. And a lot of them like 4-1, 3-1, 3-0, 4-0. Said, no. This Palace side are not mugs. They play well at the Emirates anyway, but, Oliver Glasner's got them playing really, really well. He's a top-class manager. Let's have it right. And if you wanted evidence of how tough this game was going to be, London Derby, 2 p.m. kickoff. We saw that in the first half. We found it very difficult to break them down. I think what we missed, we didn't really create many chances. Palace were happy to let us have the ball. But you know what? They grew a bit more into the game after the first 10, 15 minutes. And I thought there's a better side. I thought Adam Ward in the midfield. They had that out ball that they sprayed to the right wing back area of Munoz. Calafiore is not really a fullback that's going to go on the outside. What I thought we lacked, what Margaret Skelly gave us in the game, in the week against Atletico Madrid, that ability to drive centrally through the midfield areas or the central areas. We didn't have that. Calafiore is not going to do that. Declan Rice was receiving the ball pretty deep. Obviously, Zubimendi taking the ball for centre backs. We tried to go a bit more diagonal, a bit more longer rather than playing short passes through the central areas. And we struggled. And to be honest with you, the goal from Eze was pivotal. It really, really was. It gives us a foothold in the game. It came from a good set piece delivery from Declan Rice. We win the first ball with Gabriel in the boxes. Eze, beautiful finish. It was very quiet in periods of the game. We was very sloppy in possession, I thought, generally through our midfield area, through our front three area. But yeah, getting the goal through Eze was massive because it gives you a foothold in the game. Palace have probably got to come out a little bit more in the second half. I thought we were a lot better in the second half. I thought we did. I thought we gave them some issues in terms of in our wide areas. I thought Timber gave us what we didn't really have in the first half in terms of driving through the Palace central areas, but also trying to pin them back an extra 10, 15 yards. We didn't really do that. I hope you guys can hear me well. It's going to be a very, very strange live stream, man. But Timber gave us, I thought he was excellent in the second half for us. Tenacious, defensively sound. He gave us something going forward. We looked a lot more threatening from wide areas, and we looked a lot more threatening going in their box to hit the bar with a Gabriel header. I think Declan Rice hit the post off the rebound. And I think also we had a couple of opportunities to get the ball into Gyökeres. I'd like to see Gyökeres to take that take that shot on earlier, man. He had an opportunity in the second half. In terms of actual David Raya being workload, I don't think he got overworked that much, you know. Palace, I think there was a period in the first half, I've got to move, it's raining a little bit. There was a period in the second half where we lost a little bit of momentum and a little bit of impetus. And there are a few squeaky bum times in the seats at the Emirates today with Arsenal fans because they wrestled a little bit more ascendancy, the Palace players. And they made the two substitutions in the game. Obviously, Saliba came off at half time, sorry to mention that. Mosquera come on. We made some substitutions. I think for me, sort of as a whole summing up the game, so I don't want to do a long one. I know we're already 10 minutes in, but once we get the live reaction now and I can go and chill at home, man. But it was just getting that win today by hook or by crook. We knew what happened the day before with Liverpool losing to Brentford. The result wasn't really coming from while I was at the stadium watching the game in terms of Man City losing to Villa. But it's a big weekend and we've taken advantage, man, massively. And another clean sheet on top of that as well. You know, we our last three games in particular, if you look at them, those were the kind of games where we weren't winning last season or even the season before. We were throwing away points. We know the stat from last season, losing 21 points from winning positions and 14 draws. We can't afford for that to happen again if we're thinking seriously. If we're seriously thinking about winning this league title. But yeah, that was a battle today, man. Olivier Glasner's got that side in Palace. Very well drilled. The three big centre backs to the back of the two wing backs. And like I said, it was tough today. It's tough today. We were better in the second half, but there are periods when we had lulls and we let them back into it. Then with a few substitutions. I think the only way we were going to concede today, personally, from my own humble opinion, was if we were sloppy or we conceded the goal of our own doing. And that didn't happen today. So yeah, massive 3 points. I don't know what the league table is now because we've got quite a bit of a gap in between us and Liverpool and I think City as well. I'll have to look at the league table when I get back in. I should have checked it before I went live. But yeah, listen, we've got some big games, man. We've got the cup game in the week against Brighton. I think our next league game is away to Burnley. That's going to be tough. They're all tough in the Premier League, to be honest with you. I say that probably every week, but we need to go there and rubber stamp our authority being top of the table, and not to relinquish this lead and to you know, we're only what 9-10 games in, if I got that right, but we set the tone and we started the season really, really well. Yes, there were some rumblings and concerns in terms of team selection in the big games about Old Trafford and we played Liverpool away, but yeah, today, man, that was big, man. A lot of happy Arsenal faces amongst coming out the stadium and talking to and catching up with some people. But yeah, there's not much for me else to say. I just thought we struggled a bit in the first half. People might say we were not at the races. I take that argument, but I'll go back to what I said in the sort of pre-match a few days before the game. Palace were a tough side, but they're a good side. We showed how difficult it was for us to break them down. Not so much from Tyreek Mitchell's side and left hand, but definitely Daniel Munoz' side and Adam Wharton got some control. But we were better in the second half. I thought Declan Rice was better in the second half. But I also thought, like I said, I thought Jurien Timber for us was, I thought he was superb. He really dug in, like I said, tenacious. And player of the match, I won't be obviously give it to Eza, even though I love Eza. You know, people know that who follow my channel. But I will give it to Jurien Timber. I thought he was excellent. He was really, really good. Saka was quiet today, but you come up against the top full back in Tyreek Mitchell. You weren't playing against Ryan Sessegnon from the week before, man. So, people, when you watch this back, smash the like button, subscribe to Albert JTV if you're new. If you don't know what to do by now, we've got a comment in there in the box there. Let me have a look, sorry. Matthew, big up to you, man. Let me get that on the stage. Love that we won and we're looking great position to finish on top in May. However, don't hate me for thinking it's quite not watching us play. Corners and long throws are our main threat. What I would say to that, that's on the stage, is I don't know how much you caught, Matthew, but as much as we were great in the first half, we were made to look like that. Palace were a very, very, very well drilled side. Very well drilled. Like I said, they lost 1 in 20 before today. and that was Everton before the international break. I know they lost in the week, but that was in the Europa League, wasn't it? And they lost to the was it the Cypriot on the Greek side? Let me come to the comment section. Yeah, Trossard was right today. I thought there were times where not just him, but I thought Arsenal, Eza, were guilty, just giving that ball away. We weren't winning the second balls either. But I thought the second half I thought we was better. We was much better. I thought we pinned them back a little bit more. We lost a bit of ascendancy after the first 15, 20 minutes of the second half. But we got the job done and we took advantage of the results that happened yesterday at the what's the Brentford Stadium again? I've been there as well. And we took advantage of obviously the result happened at Villa Park today. So people smash the like button on the way out because I need to go home. It is dark, it is cold, and I am absolutely starving like Marvin. So smash the like button on the way out. If you don't know what to do by now, people, this is what you should be doing. And there you have it. Like, share, subscribe. Well, Matthew, if you're still there, bro, let me know. Can you hear me all right? So I've got my earpiece in, so I don't know if it sounds echoey or doesn't sound too good, but I think you can hear me anyway. I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be a very quiet stream for 16 minutes, man. But yeah, listen, another game ticked off. Like I said, Brighton in the Carabao. I won't be there for that game. Unfortunately, work calls. And like I said, we've got Brighton away. We've got Burnley away, which I will be doing a watch along for the Football 12 Man podcast, and also my channel as well. We'll come to the chat quickly. Good, Matthew. Cheers, brother. Otherwise, it's been a painful stream, man. Thank you, bro. But Matthew, I'm out, man. Go and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, bro. Appreciate the support as always. Our people, that is Albert JTV over and out for another live watch along. Not live watch along. Sorry, another live match reaction. It definitely wasn't a watch along. I wasn't the game watching it. But people, that is Albert JTV over and out. See you soon.